Yamu achibi yamu akwaba de Badwam TV so braso se ye de Badwam Mpensenpensemu eto awoso na ene anope mayemfa nase ma Hepa Plus Mr nipa wapom den mahohia o se de otisika tompaboa ne atade ane boden no ya to adupanom na watimi atenase ache Hepa Plus Mr sanfru nipaduanum na yimufi na aboa ama wate apo afi impressor capsules unse enipa yaposo se wahwa ene afitafo kora ye ka ho adwuma no to de bia unse tutu boat not no na ahohoro mu kama na waposo no nyoma hodo a ya edinchima wote yawo se eye usisimu ukotodwem wonan eposo no ho no nyina no impressor capsules unyini no na akwakọ esebia enyini na problem ntunya impressor capsules anahwe onompe no na atutu bibia kama edi ama Franco Trading Enterprise here ka say omo ye promotion nti wa open iPhone, Samsung, Nokia ene ho accessories na uhian laptops, printers anase obeto TV 332 inches kosi 55 inches Franco TV ni bi ho ne omo ede Franco air conditions so aba beka ho a entwe power bebre ne bo no fom na ebonyunyu mesrewo ebere ni so obekọ Franco Trading Enterprise o matete obne ma so no akopa de pato humanity ewo adabraka Roxy Cinema enhwe nim hono mo a nti obetima download Franco Trading app no so wo phone so na bibia oboram say the ora shop a we hu bibia price utimi order online na ye de abrel Kel Chaco toothpaste ebebo ate no abusua mo se ho fefefe se ne be fita pampan bia na udidi so a obetene de paste bi won mo a udidi twitwu se wi a udidi kura wontene de peso se ne tiapo na wonye mfinshi aduokron oha ne ade akonyina na osenda so sisi wode a fa Kel Chaco toothpaste kane body tray a ne aburu ya no anu ma hweso inspiration no e de Kel Chaco toothpaste nti ebo yie Sunny Gold Brown Sugar enye esichire ni bi ma yade esichire ni bi so ma hoden nti Sunny Gold Brown Sugar ne de se wudi a enya de a eba akofa ha obi a de abrewo wote de so ma wapomde esipi esita obeto esichira to Sunny Gold Brown Sugar St Andrews Senior High School ena enei wotete nkwada no okonso hwe a eye den obetwa utwa so a eden na brabo no besini ye ede nyamesuro ene enye den ene entity e pa ne mankwada no na okonso hwe muso atim sani mguase ma sanyimaku adaroma ena enei yede Mpensenpensemu ebro midi nana sei ampofo je dwumadi emetra mu de amama hene kwamna sante abedwafo atena se dada yitwa umra ye ba ye ne omo afrin komonase. All right, yamo akwa biom dia ba Badwam Mpensenpensemu so na make I say Deputy National Organizer of the NDC Chief Baini Hamilton Nixon Atenase ye hwani mu say Deputy Communications Director Edema NPP Amanyoko no Kamaldeen Abdullahi enso beba beken ho na nkomo no ye de ahyehye so na eni nkomo aye die no ye behwe enra Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne lecture akoye Washington University in Samodi Tudra achese fa digitalization na Ghana yeni abre ye digitize ye economy no na yahwese mfaso be free so de aba key among cinema okaye efa set by 2022 Ghana card no will be accepted globally as a e-passport ebenya to wase na ye biebie na special prosecutor so aton safre Dwaben MC nominee no a chese video call viral efa any confirmation as a rejection ho a chese asisiketua bi etwie ebae no special prosecutors will be here na obisipsa ne nsem say it amounts to corruption, bribery and corruption na yele be hwe eno nso na assembly members a wono mu betodwa say Dwaben MC nominee no utua sika de mo say ampa so utua ma wo de a Ghana Integrity Initiatives anti-corruption agency no almost say I was saying here assembly members nyina e council the police invite Ura Safo Kantanka no make us say Kamaldeen Abdullahi Atenase na Chief Baini so Atenase dada. Chief, good morning.
Good morning, Winner.
Upon to say
I'm Adom Bible.
Yada o trade am punyankopon asi
papa. So apo man.
Oh, nyame adom ye ho ye. Sia ni sia ya ache but
me bon pa de covid bako fom na. Etum ye hiem na ja. ya nya hwekra no ya ba be hu na ama band fo wa
live band.
Yeah.
It's Chivani a fan of Apofoge's band.
Sure.
He said, yes, you know, Ben Prenum Prensa programs, Biasia.
Very good.
And then DJ band, no papa.
Very good.
He said, you can hear a COVID neighbor from near to me, I near be brave.
Sure.
Nah, yes, yeah. Come on.
Apofoge.
Now, a poem to say,
Yes, a cotton one, man. It is a chief binding boa baswa. Na no kwanya so no.
No correct. Yeah, na kakra.
Sene menu chief binding kan no. Empire na e boss coronavirus ya ka ho asema ene say delta hin kra na esa beka ho yi. Na enkofo maye. Empire bo. I say this too shall pass. Obviously. Nyame ado my best ye betra.
One pay say
enkwane here.
E bitima our vaccine no more na.
Absolutely. Eno kra ho ase na nkame wa bekan. Mo bia nsu vaccine no very important. And hwe ye no my football a great Chelsea fan. Let me say Man U for the more to consume these days. UK the way na stadium say ma na other nam vaccine ne
Atlanta born Italy. Italy na coronavirus ko pa president
so nipa to me stadium because of vaccine nintira
nioma timi atoto yama omo biem na hwe Atlanta ne Man U nipa gu stadium
yeah see the mechanism omo obia vaccine ne ba na ultimate awo
ebi was system no class
can say system vaccine now we be see there's nothing in it.
Oh na say ya wo bi so wa
very safe.
Kama also wa there.
Of course, why not?
Me so ma wo ba hwe nye
enti
ye munyamo wa he nko na ya enye kama. All right. Nti my yensha se mfemfiri eye enra ye vice president lecture koye na the amount for taking interest umpa efa eye enkwada ayese from next year ebe shasi amomo kwada ye wo ani amount national identification number na mpenifo ahwe say by 6 years kwona we develop biometrics no biometric features na say ya pick na ya issue card at the amount eye obesia na a very good move na enkonkoye eye rhetorics na yehuni bi na ebeba into fruition na ejiri sebeboa oman papa ye pre akoye nimu no na bakoso a edimu akotene o se Ghana card is said to be recognized as an electronic passport in 197 countries by 2022. The Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has disclosed delivering a public lecture on the digital economy at Ashesi University on Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021. The Vice President said this will make traveling for Ghanaians in the diaspora very convenient. Na yeka e-passport fi msamanfo ebisa ho questions bebre e-passport eye bibi hu bia de o say an e-passport is a biometric identification card that comes embedded with an electronic chip. Obia wo said ye we see the simplest way to tell if your passport is a biometric. No. Let me go to this one. An e-passport contains a machine readable zone, that's MRZ, printed in accordance with International Civil Aviation Organization standard. And other ones e-passport no I just say I was say card no readable ye various entry points countries na ye benya to wase ani ahwesa anye bia ye Ghana card right from the word go no ye VCT and I say ye cashe ya dwen mu say ye be na sa na say na ehun komodie ni city abedwafo he ombeboa ama ye nya to wase ewewem ma me sha semfa free kama so because enra ono migiri kama enra na wa Ashesi University
enra me drew honum late kakra but I was there.
All right. Eti boy kakra ewo enra enkomo mampani abedi eche di ye no na me sure say after say present ye lecture no enkomodie kakra akoso no so kakra fo aso na ye hwese bitimate ho ase a
yo me da say ampaboje me da say na menchia ahwefo ene etifo nyina na menu agive bine so me hu na ache papa makonta ho ye
Adom.
Very good. Ampaboje baby ayekeka kwei oman biara o wi asefa na nyina abefa fidie ene die adwuma sese ko be bibiara ene phones a yekuta yi smartphones na ade obe kaya not too long ago, just 2005 2006 na nka obe fro bi wo US a obe com center com center okọ tell Ojina com center sa ebia nipa no kwa na be frɛ say IDD call aha local call na ya dial na yeah, we've just forgotten to say that was our life. Just 2005.
Obi so be frɛ wa bia obi a telephone woni fi obetena ho twen.
Absolutely, obetena ho twen. Nti je say the world, there's an evolution ye go through and our development bi ayeba. Ghana nkasa na mama examples yi. Me say mobile phone buy one touch. Vodafone na friend Vodafone. Open one touch sim atwa
1999.
Now what time phone akọ honom. Na akwa register a serial number na am more time wa twan kopim say sim ne beba. Say we have actually moved from a particular point to where we are today. Ntina omampenya be de tre Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia lecture wodi ma enra no wo yi nsem ma na aban ana ya aban yi etimaye I build it on what existing structures they were already know and then where we are no na ehu here pa because or charge youth ni say ye nyina ye mfa ye ho eden enjim because ya nyem sa anhwe na akwaja o because the world is becoming so smart and then gas cooker cry ye nu aduane ofie most of them are smart in some countries now all the silver sea so na ehu say silver be so na enu ankasa so on so the one say so enye sheda those things are happening and of course if you betina honom twen kopim say ba be chere say ni we have a problem. So for me that is why Nanado Abanyi oka say oye ba be share STEM education mukina science technology engineering and mathematics mukina no eno kra na be ma megu na ye sorry aye be ye betimi aje tumu say digitalization na ye kan wan sem no ehu hia papa again. The import and the importance of the lecture was to draw our attention. Say, laptop ayekuta phones ayekuta any other things, you know, it has more to do with your own life, ever better than just say me ye call and than just say me he picture. There be, and then me ko drew krobi so na say me ntimi nko baby make on because me need direction. And no answer me time me phone na ma call. I got her digital address. Send me what's our digital address. I'm a bopa. I want my phone so straight. It will take me direct to where I am going. You don't need that again. And I'm saying that the lecture was so important because it highlighted on some of these things. Now I make us be mesre saying these are mine abo. MPP are mine abo. The world is actually seeing an evolution, and we are not doing politics with this matter. And you say na afi the MPP na yeah way and NDC so be yeah way. Now we ngona Mabuna was omodi omuhujimo no mo dey adane MPP and this in a year where to better your own lot and to better your life. All right. To many chivani betna ha me they me then say other platforms and media platforms no we should all speak in a commonality on how we can call on the youth just as the vice president did yesterday to embrace digitalization. Say be a bit mabwa ama yankasa ya development no
eti kama aboye kakra the success story so far about digitalization na Ghana den e betimi boost
and me no can say
na ya hwe say e betimi upbuild on that e dia kwa animu.
First of all, data collection is very important. Say nipa 30 million no nipa he na etimi tu tax nipa he na enim say ampampa omo ye Ghana for omo ti Ghana. And nipa he and enim say omunye Ghana for so much Ghana through this ID system no. As identification no, we have been able to collect about 15.5 million people if you listen to the vice president. And then they are on the data system. Obia on the ID. And not just that, we have synchronized the ID to the GRA. First, na a TIN number. And then it was about 4% taxable population in Ghana. Yeah, ID card ni we no. Now we have 80% taxable population recognized in Ghana. There's only 4% of our population. No. And now sa ID system ya buy ya yetima register over 15 point something million no. You do money now migrate to GRS tax paying system no. Now 80% of Ghanaians are supposed to be paying taxes. That's the taxable population. we ade a aboa ye nyina
again the so the professional say are supposed to pay.
No, I'm choosing my words.
They say we've identified them but they've not yet.
That's I'm saying taxable population, but I'm not saying that there are those who pay tax now. That's the point I'm saying. Do one choose words well and yeah try one akosi bone na ye free honum so a and the Ghana Post yetime de sa system ya ba and a company we yes digital address system ya ho houses no you know. It's a Ghanaian company based here in Dansoma. And we are able so far no over 7-point-something million houses or properties have been recognized. I'll call app no so it will tell you say property way property way you can move to that place. Yatima number ni nyina fair. And as I first no na over school abrochira o fellow forms as a zip code. Zip code no eduru say Nigerian zip code they be with the box number ba e be with this where digital address system it gives you that zip code now you can one seven no ni nyina has brought some NBB has brought some enlightenment to us, and that's why I'm saying that we yan fan politics yan fan ka say we na see we of course Nanado Aban has done well. We are moving on it, and we need to say we cannot take that credit away from them, but nonetheless it is to benefit all of us irrespective of whoever you are.
I can say you fast one be
oh, why not? Interoperability. Mobile money. First nanka me kuta MTN. MTN na me tuma say number man. And then me kuta MTN we go option 5 other networks. Na of course Vodafone say dey do ya merge ni nyina. Ni nyina so e ya be fun say ma ye kan ho asem yi. And of course aban ye atima ye. Nti no tie vice president ka bibi or say we have created a soft power. Soft no a platform now, infrastructure, you can see it. But yet, there is that infrastructure in place. For example, some Besselis come and you see ABR, Airtel. Most of me used to, your friend is saying, MTN.
And I free bank.
And I free bank. What we can do simply, they say, me connect it through my bank to my mobile money, then I can send it to my mother who is using a different network with me. I buy away at my, it's an infrastructure. But because a soft infrastructure, no, you say, oh, yeah, now so there is a platform that makes things convenient. And a light bill, I me feel light bill. Me enko queue say me kwa to light bill. Me yeda. Before me mobile phone, pe na ma call me ECG app no so. Me ECG app na ma tu say 200, say 100 na ma ye. Me ha na me light aso. That is what is happening now in this country. Na normal nyina we nyina ye hu. And I say, even the roads we are doing it. But I'm saying that the digitalization platform, we endanger it by politicizing it.
All right.
And of course, there's a lot. This mama up to 1 to 26.
Ye baby sabat. Mesa also. Maminko chief wo na menje ni initial comment on radio or not say free vice president or na yebra me how possible e-passport issue.
Yo, medasi. I'm for Africa sidu na mincha o ashefo. Enkanka me ndisi fo a wajibiri 15 mantom krofo a wote gwado from Mankesim. Ifsha by now Konka Fujis edeba Konfi station ho obia ite program.
Okay.
Because what's the Adom TV they won't find that guarantee. Ye mbo hona abado. Na mincha minu akamadi, mincha also. Na umpanyifo so oye juma pa. Sebi onye umpanyifo na waba together. Na fiti tama friend President Mills wo President Mahama wo abe finfiri a wo use one camera, one computers, a wo tum wo digitizing one office fitite o. Wa ma wo tum wa ye juma nde obi ti chira orhwe bi na chere digitization obabade wa chere.
Sure.
Inti no oyada ode ye bo ho ankrofo won abado. Na meba topic here okay. You see Ghana yakwa orphans. Ejankaba.
I didn't know.
Usande Ejankaba wo hoi sebi onyeja onyina. Enti obi titi nu obi nyini fa kwan bonu do aja osumde na otemudama. Na ode media fo. Ayana ye wo opposition, civil society organizations. Wonyina wo ye kabom na ye magana onye janana when there is a political party in government, especially the MPP. Dr. Bawumia Tama on my lecture or catching about how he's going to make Ghana easy for people to live well, how ananado kade sika yeti sika so Bawumia kade borrowing, reckless borrowing is not the way to go. Not digitization was there. Why? Those time a woman platform or kasan now we use a gramophone. No new computers now we use. So you see, let's not create the impression there Dr. Bawumia na MPP no what the digitization about Ghana. And Kamana Kasa waka. He talked about telephone can or do beat na hono. Tama ye movie call mobile phone. Not Dr. Bawumia. I think I don't know person no Bank of Ghana na. Long time ago. Anamebwa. Oyende na mobile phone ba Ghana.
David.
Just that all the time and not advance or then orba. For no to change. Many are talking about the fact that taxation in the year 2. You remember the street naming program Professor Mills will introduce it and friend an addressing system because street name na year 2 yen street na nidina or the addressing system no the nam ama oti street ida obi etu aba no aba behwehwe. Masa, what we want to hear from Dr. Bawumia is about how our digitalization wabwa dollar now or arresting is to sell. And the dollar nam skyrocketing. And then one would be going on. What bread? It's no digitalization no eban faso and I said be waba ema Ghana ordinary person who tomorrow could go more koto digitalization why en faso aman ma goods waba form meko market a ebe nya hon faso. Hwe omanya yetimi ya hwe na se yanka yan feature yes na yanka no kwere yan fan che leadership a anya ye ban na ye bebre. I am so sad indeed that I took my time then at least I was a kicker. Now why? Biometric passport. Come on. Biometric passport. Capturing bio data on passport. No so MPP now what the buyer. MPP now what the buyer.
David.
And so you should know that look, in schools, I, as a person, master philosopher, I'm interested in lecture. And to meet the lecture be a record, baby, I want to listen and learn. So that my research be at least my information be from lecture and I'm the here research. Until when there is a lecture, I pay attention. Brah, go to the universities. In the at the end, Moframa, a junior high, even primary school na dinara, yema on laptops, what do you call chronophone and tablets and co. In the universities, we are teaching people digital marketing. I'm sure the multimedia hankasa will be. One marketing group will apply on also. That is where we are using social media. We are going out there to make sure the people hear from us. It is not anything now, sebi. Oh yeah, at the fufu be on Intigana ya ye krase fama manana digitization waba. And you say, oh how na huchiri na koma ye womi kwadanda. MPA ni nansenya wabakacha ene. Wako akwati ufu do. Na MPA digitization ni ho. They will know that before our system and information or wording, you need to go to parliament to get certain information for those management team. Our president to oversight responsibility on them and to have known that before our catch Ghana Fuma ready the 1st November. Yeah, come a fool that to do. Nanka digitization, wabwa management who they know we ought to go to parliament first. You see, don't play games with the minds and the hearts of people who entrust the power in your hands. Look, a student asks a question. Also there, okay, infrastructure in education, how digitization now, Vice President can be the question. Yeah, then I say be ya can boom na yetum ye nya ho enfaso. I was thinking then ka hokran. We were going to say the okay. Inna menyu kase onam baby ma yefia ya ba bedu senka school ba na se wo post to ansa na ebe ko school ana ebe file bag na adi nyina no ibotu ma co processes ni nyina true. You don't even have to go in person. Now you okay, education.
What it is.
Oh, please, it is not so. Why?
Okay, you finish.
We all know that when you are posted and you know that you are going to Wesley Girls or Achimota School or Kimbu School, you have to now go there in person and go and make sure that Ubi Biara go through. It is not as if you sit home and you do every. Oh, you let me finish. You the people are watching. If it's true, they know. Right. You know, let me tell them. I was thinking that these are the information. Paul Becker they say you are telling us okay, them platform here. But any question about there was no such an answer apart from telling us, oh, indeed, that is why laptop na and why? What's that one for our tablet and laptop on in the into only a new thing? I was expecting that as we sit, if you take your phone and you go and you say that, oh, if I use especially the Ashasi school itself, bad road, and you know, even if you can go to the what do you call Ministry of Roads and Highways and make a report. This is my area, and you know I have a bad road, and you have a quick response. The digitization no hold that down. But chief, be more innovative. Ye creative bibia to what all boy here manfon. But to tell we about Abefu how Facebook wo and Twitter wo and telling us there what we abofraba friend and what we now or register or what do you call
identification number.
Why say birth and death registry abofraba wa mo birth certificate Ghana Identification Authority say worry when ejuma yi na say as a country we have gotten to the point there although bianya Ghana card now what abofraba na say we register Ghana card or abedi new what's a equal friend and Ghana card or babe e-passport onon equal if he amanone erba Ghana NG visa na wana no fi amanone erba Ghana ogita book passport ya waje visa catch him
Germany Ghana for nankasa na eba omunye
na eko si se wa he na akọ Germany na serba idu airport bachelor visa o Ghana visa
some ye Ghana need mention but me ye Ghana need ya
90 what are we fighting for
chief the wo kan nyina no
what is new
say the wo start ya kan my background see if baby ni aba bedru baby no are you telling us say the vice president kind nyina wa hu bi fufu bia o mu a
no I'm saying that at this point Ghana fu ye hwe Dr. Bawumia before be vice president or can some chire one can digitization no one some krokra. The focus was to make sure that or transform economy. What is economy? Economy ni only the consumptions, service, but goods and service. Why
any economy?
No, but the man came and talked. Did you hear him saying that because of digitization, no do what? Did you hear him say that because of digitization, $10 say why is stable? Did you hear him say that because of digitization, obi or show program here say be untumonto dokun another benkundi 3 times a day digitization nama say no one here and to botum water. Did you hear it? If you heard it, we are learning. Let's share it.
The all can akwasi say digitization hu komo no bedi no and said they need direct impact and as for so bia amount for
digitization as I'm pedam catch you there o man na you even in kanu na issue marketing na won kire digital marketing and you know digitization across the country no or ada or move across the world obiara hwe kwa na obefada obotumpo na wako nti what I'm saying there for vice president to mount a platform na waba be catch him about anytime be send a biometric passport in she start or endeba if we are to do that for the people of this country na ya benefit or a plus what we are expecting to hear only there in all these 4 years plus 5 years and counting no I said a whole lot digitization may lead my introducing these are the benefits. All my all
right. Mami Sambra.
Drone. He talked about drone.
Zip line.
Zip line. Or move or call for that matter. Ghana, Kenya, the whole world, and all that. Masa, we all come from villages. Now, villages need focus, especially when you mention snake bite and the fact that they will transfer blood and all that. We have had this argument. Medical doctors now they ababeka, and we know the kind of cheap compounds, the kind of hospitals are what to more store blood, now what to more transfuse blood from one point to another. We have discussed all this, and they are telling us about the fact, okay, why Juma? But when you go back to where he's from, where I'm from, where you are from, Tell me how our droning, why you effective for that matter.
Have you taken the pain to check?
Man, talking about
the impact as a zipline at the night. But the fact say in near confident say baby.
And you know when I'm talking about it, and I say Emi America. Now so why three obi our background. Market confi. Oh, kada o micro music. Me who there machine move from where. Now one was okay. Why you baby? Come on, so ba also our background. Micro full head.
All right. My move then we know that we are progressing.
Come on, ye di omani kanko.
Divine is opese ohun sanye bia sama vice president Ken. Etimi aboa economy ho nsema otout before elections na ye beba na ya hwere se kama bitimi aboa ye ho a yenye nkran ya Yamu akwa ba pe yento ankomo no so yeguso a ehwe enra ye vice president lecturer akoma wa Ashesi University for digitalization of Ghana's economy ne progress a ewo mu nimpo what we should expect na de wo se ehwe nimu ye kɔ ye nimu no eno an yeguso a ye di ho abobo chief before say ye be call ye for break no to buy the question a obisa any emfaso sa digitalization and vice president tout no de aba enya impact anya e Ghana for ya brabo so na come out be try so be answer amaye come out
yeah I'm for you.
I hope so tie chief ye pa
me tie ne yie papa say wo tie me a me ma me submission me magana for who say this digitalization is sema ye bay ana abe from fidi a ye de ye normal ye de boy economy abe ye nyina ye fa ye honjim esan say the vice president made an admonishment to all of us say emabunu the youth of this country must take advantage of it and no outline e nyuma ya ye me tie vice president pa Vice President never said, say, Abaya Echomu no na NDC Abaya Echomu no omonye hwe in fact digitalization. He never said so.
Oh, he did.
No, please. He never said so.
He never mentioned NDC. Even
no, but I'm saying he never mentioned. So please, you have your time. I never. No, you said I should just let you flow. Let me flow. He never mentioned say NDC nye on digitalization. He never said it. Because he knows the importance of this subject matter.
Oh, na say Accra Digital Center Ghana.
And American no one can say no. Mini achievement na make us say oh nke nyina we should come on same page. Yemo bia hu the imperative nature of digitalization for our development.
The chief mo MPN say as the mo jad na time oni asa. Oh, chief.
School for there o meyu.
My having discussion here. Ampofaje control the discussion. My brother, I have been very quiet and listened to him. The vice president never, throughout the lecture now, what the Maya for so many pages of a kind of one can say, Abaya Chomuno, anye say concerning digitalization. Mr. Memetna Hanum, me build it on what the vice president said. That at the end of the day, a boy na make us say a very important say wo any chief buying enemy and no be bearer of him any mebuno more Ghana yen for your hunyim na yen mo ya ho e san say ekodu baby na say wonni hu enimdia wan hwe ya life will be difficult for you. I'll give you my personal experience. Me call Canada emrebi kakra. Me do airport. Now me feel say the normal business. Now the passport chere na immigration chere say yes FDB sisi ho obi amfi me o si free play mu a won nante akodu immigration nobody minds you walk to that FDB no now with your passport I dey atoso na o de o say your friend say o biometrics atoso aye bibia ansa na wa check in me free ha me bedru ha play when me fire me bedru Canada me ba ha me wie ya na me fire pass obi am block me pie ya na me abonte me say not a single human being block me say na who free him say cho me yes obi anhe and me call my luggage hall na me call my luggage so appear the point I want to make is on the e-passport or kan no ebi mo ti bia entimi nyadwuma. I am just giving you an example of what has happened, my experience. What I say now, there is what we call International Civil Aviation Organization, about 197 countries in the world. And a UN organization. I think Juan Carlos is the head of it, Salazar. in Canada, the headquarters in Canada. The point I'm making is that Ghana is a part of it. Na say ye national ID system yi. Na ye integrity say na yetimi ye taxing now. Maka say move from 4% to 80% ni. Sound so na we part of it. And now me say our passport there. Me call embassy we akọ give say me 2 coin. Sa me ID card no will also be integrated because passport system no so any ID card never. Once you have a unique identity, if you are given a permit to travel to this country, that particular ID card is more or less your passport again. As simple as ABC.
Now, me said the integrity or Senate and I say or 10 and any other card.
Your travel documents could also be integrated.
Or Ghana card national or passport number.
Absolutely integrated. So the way
you visa
or passport or ID card
can say ampa
any person only. Until you could do a passport any hokrana. Sa ID card can serve as the passport as it were. But you would only initiate your traveling with your embassy here. You can't just get up and go without clearance. And now sema all can na ye infanti envey. And make us say asema habi. Eya the papa ema ye nyina. Na ye tena hanom na say na NDC na kwasi dan we. Na NDC na kwaye we. Na brodo price ye say. Na milk kra na price ye say.
Eti try so betimi alese be eniama be numu a. Say the chief who can I am for so dear am I near my benum try so bit man.
First of all, my men sound coaching na men find free taxing.
But time you have just 2 minutes.
I'm just giving you.
You have just 2 minutes.
Oh no, yes sir, you didn't give it. You gave me a lot of time. I beg you.
Time na can you tell kakra.
Me mo bin ka so NDC. Nya abotre. Tie only time man, until my time
attacking.
No, me mo bin ka so NDC.
We have just 5 minutes. 82. Let chief in fact no say obi baka say.
Na me say me mo bin ka obi nka. What I'm saying is that first of all, say mine ewo honum na say you need data to ensure that this is our taxable population. Tax and so any input to juma. A tona yeje no and aban enye sika ode input to juma. Aban we at na say adwen ho say ye momo den enhe say be ya sa taxable population ya identify it may be more to net no so then at the end of the day tona be ba no e dey input to juma we dey e be breye. That is one. Secondly, Minia, Otina Hanum, Cecilia, I'll say then economy, I am saying that digitalization, and example, cry by Mofidia, ye, Casa was so giddy. Can I know? Otiha as a host. This will determine time I be breaker advertisement. And I'm a and there is a system in place. Time so for advert now with traffic. I'm saying that. Oh, why? Meaning there's a system in place. That system no will come. That system no will stop it and then it moves on. And the point I want to make is that digitalization I can 17. We sit here interoperability. Abang way and a work here at the buyer. Now interoperability no. When him say Momo has been able to raise close to $100 million in transaction. $100 billion, Momo alone, mobile money. You see it like that. Over $100 billion, I say $1 million, as you say, in transaction. Earlier, it was lesser, close to 35 million or so. But because of say interoperability, transactions are simple, no? And then look at the amount of money that is flowing through the economy and what economy no? It does. And then Minia, like I can give you series of examples with this your friend saying national identification so housing numbers say property identification of course it facilitates the movement of whoever. We a businessman, I mean, say, me move her to her, and I need some aid. I mean, first, no, can be business, and now, papa, may call A to B. A to B, no, not already amount channel. It improves productivity because time now, I reduce it.
All right,
it's out. So the mechanism, digitalization has been very helpful to us, and what the vice president did yesterday, Minya. Nobody should sit somewhere and think say it is not important to our economy. There are series of benefits I ever from the politics now we are here to talk about smart management of economy.
You see, people are watching. And now come on. Say we demand or then on job. You don't need signboard. everybody will know that there is good fufu or good banku. I'm telling you.
You can't say that.
Come on.
It's not true.
No,
advertising.
On fight bambis will be pondo. I'm asking you there.
Now you use
analog ofri ho in my digital bay or your Dr. Bawumia.
But I didn't tell you NDC didn't do anything.
Oh, Dr. Bawumia. What I'm trying to say in there, in Ghana phone, in there,
we have come to better.
Oh, please, or there boy. Now they may be able to my phone in terms of them area. Or a constant all day. But Dr. Bawumia ni komo yindi. Onu na Ghana nyi bia na ni party fu binu maka do nya kasa no nya economics ni man krofo won to won.
Sa.
Na kasa ni party fu kan na Japan no nyina aka trenda.
So onya kasa no hwe
economy. What I'm saying then ka digitalization obeka do mesi ma me here digitalization ma me dollar no ko to sell.
Na
lock in na me
time no aso.
Wa ma digitalization.
Your time na so we. Tibani ya me Israel. Kama Yankopon Israel ye papa. Me di na na se ampofo.
Yeah, the e-pharmacy so about.